All right, hello friends, and welcome to our 6th day of playing Fields of Mistria. So today is our first Saturday with the Saturday market open, and there are 4 new characters that we're going to meet today. We don't often get to talk to them because they're only available on Saturdays, but it is fun to meet new people as well. I think in the next content update, which I don't know when that's going to be, but I think it's on the roadmap for the next update. They're going to include 2 new vendors in the Saturday market, which is really fun. People have been seeing like one of them and are like, ooh, they're hot. I really want to meet them. So I'm excited for that, but we're gonna go ahead and start our first Saturday market. We're gonna get some, none of these are ready. Wow. I thought for sure that the flowers would be at the very least. Oh, there we go. Some extra stamina. Some more extra stamina. Sweet. I'm not sure if that's happened in-game yet. Wow, 101 out of 100? I'm doing great right now. Let's get this out of my inventory. I don't think that I need anything else. Oh my god. Okay. So one thing is we got level 10 in Renown, which means that we are now stone rank, and part of that is getting this quest asking to get some emergency food supplies for if any catastrophe happens. I talked about it, I think yesterday, that it was going to be popping up, so here's that quest. Reopening the mines. Please meet myself and Curator Errol at the museum west of town. Saturday market, the Stone Star. We couldn't have done it without your help. Mistria is sure to make a full recovery with your continued assistance. Please accept this token of thanks and a copper ingot, which is nice. Because we did the lilac quest, Dozy absolutely insisted that I send you an extra token of apology for nearly knocking you out with my experimental potion yesterday. Here's a magical object that you might find useful, if you can figure out what it does. It's a crystal ball that tells you what the weather for tomorrow is going to be. And then because I sold a turnip, I get a recipe for sliced turnips. Nice. Okay, so let's learn this recipe. We're gonna put the copper in here. We're going to put the crystal ball in this corner. So tomorrow it's gonna rain. That's how you can tell. Let's talk to Caldaris. The earthquake. In the mines below the town. Kit, I ask that you investigate further. I sense it will be key to understanding the return of magic to this land. Yeah, the mines quest is really interesting. I haven't gotten too incredibly far because the mines in this game are quite difficult. They're not like terribly, I mean, this is a farming game, right? They're mines, but they are quite a bit more difficult than, let's say, Stardew Valley or like a Harvest Moon mine, for example. And so I haven't gotten too incredibly far, but let's grab all of my stuff from over here. This potion that I just got, it is going to make my stamina bigger. I can't remember what the exact number is that it's going to make it be. Wood and stone, okay. But another thing is it is going to fully refill my stamina, so I'm not going to use it just yet. But welcome to the market! We need to talk to everybody, which is going to be a whole thing, but I love Friday nights at the inn. It was so nice to see everyone relaxing. Okay. Last time Dell got coffee, she got so hyper. She kept calling all my insects tiny dragons, and then she said she was turning into a dragon. Wow. Wow. Have you tried some of Darcy's ice herbals? It's one of her specialties. I love him so much. I always visit Darcy's booth when she's here. She has so many teas, there's always a new one to try. Mark says I should stop drinking coffee because it makes me anxious. I started asking myself stuff like, are my muscles cool enough? They totally are, though. Nothing beats tea and cake, and Darcy's got both. Don't tell anyone, but this might be my favorite place at the Saturday market. How dare you? Let's talk to Darcy. Hello there. Welcome to Darcy's Cafe. Yes, I'm Darcy. If you're ever in the mood for a nice cup of coffee or a sweet treat, be sure to stop by. Everything is made fresh. I'm sure that coffee would be good to make you faster, but here's a little thing. The, what sells changes occasionally, especially at Darcy's. But there's wild berry scone, candied lemon peel, strawberry shortcake, spicy cheddar biscuit, cranberry orange scone, ice cream sundaes, lemon cake, wild berry pie, berries and cream, and caramelized moon fruit. You can also get some drinks like coffee, believe it or not. You can also get a little like espresso, which I think is really funny. Hot chocolate, coconut milk, grape juice, green tea, lemonade, latte, iced coffee, and pomegranate juice. Like there's options. And then you can also get the recipes for some of these. I usually buy like a couple of recipes, even though I don't often actually do anything with them. But we will come back here later for that. Vera and Josie are longtime friends, and they love an excuse to catch up. The haircut's as good as a reason as any. Vera always compliments my hair. In fact, she talked me out of cutting it short. Okay, it is kind of short, but... Now where did I put my pencil? I hope Dell hasn't requisitioned it for the Dragon Guard again. When I was a younger thing, I used to keep my hair real short. It's been nice to grow it out and have Vera fuss over it. So yeah, Vera is the... Okay, well, Vera is the hairdresser, so if you like any of these hairstyles and you want them, you can buy them. Also some accessories, if that is your thing. I wanted to talk to Vera, though. Hello, if you're looking for a new hairstyle, you're talking to the right person. The name's Vera. I'm a traveling hairstylist. I've been all over Aldaria. I'd be happy to teach you any hairstyle I know. Just pick what you want and put down your coins. Yeah, absolutely. Then up here we have... Lewis always has the latest fashions from the capital, and it's important that Mistria keeps up with the times. Also, the clothes are really cute. The rule of thumb that a shirt's gotta have a good collar. Old Lewis understands that. Are you still clearing out your farm, Kit? Have you found any monsters? You gotta tell me if you do. The Dragon Guard helps anyone in need. Absolutely. Style is expression. That's what Lewis says when he sees me. I think he means he likes my style. I admire Lewis. He's been through a lot, but it hasn't dimmed his passion. Okay, what's the Lewis backstory? Tell me more? I've always liked a nice belt, but Lewis taught me it's the buckle. That's really important. Okay, so here's Lewis. Greetings and salutations. My name is Lewis. If you're looking for an article of clothing, you may rest assured that I personally cut and sew every garment you'll find at my booth. My stock changes with the week, so if you find something you simply have to see yourself in, don't wait. I don't often find that Lewis changes, though there are some new things here that I haven't seen before. Interesting. But often it's just kind of the same things over and over again. Actually, I'm really surprised that I haven't seen, like, the skirt in here. I kind of like this hat. I don't often wear hats. And this is kind of cute. Anyway, Lewis is probably the one I buy things from least, honestly. If you were wondering, Mary's prices are as fair as my own. Always nice to see in a fellow merchant. I got the lamp on my nightstand from Mary. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Mary loves me. She spent months restoring that circular bed, but no one was buying until I came along. There's even an ottoman for Dozy. How could I resist? I like just opening a conversation. Mary's in love with me. All the artifacts seem to be turning up around Hayden's farm. They're characterized by their geometry and a blue patina. Okay, thanks. My entire room is a matching set of furniture I purchased from Mary on the day I arrived in Mistria. It was kismet. I absolutely adore it. Did Juniper get her throne of a chair from Mary's shop? It suits her. Okay, let's go, lesbians. I ship them. Honestly, I cannot see people romancing either one. They should be together. Hi, welcome to Mary's Antiques. I'm Mary. I sell all sorts of unique furniture here that I source and restore myself. The selection is always changing. If you see something you like, snag it before it disappears. Yeah, so this is like the... if you want to customize your place. And this does actually change, I find. You can either buy the furniture itself, or you can buy the patterns for making them yourself. Like display pies. You know, you can't eat it, but it's pretty cool to be able to put up. What's the difference between... oh, this is left and this is right. I see. And then also these are things that you can put on top of furniture, tables, things like that. Interesting notepad. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, there was an update that I didn't 100% pay attention to. Maybe it added new things to the market. Interesting. Anyway, so that is the Saturday market. Like I said, I don't often buy things at the Saturday market, though I probably should, especially like recipes and things like that, but we don't need to read that. It is nice being able to see what is in selection, and everybody's really excited, so you get sort of this excitement through them. I can't remember the word that I'm trying to think of. Vicarious excitement. There it is. So I love just being able to open it early in order to see everybody get really excited and be like, oh my gosh, the Saturday market, I'm gonna buy everything. So, we're just looking around. Ooh, cattails are back. Let's go, cattails. I don't use them for anything. They're normally for like making furniture. You know, making your farm look nice. All that we were just talking about, but I don't often do that, so I don't use the cattail fluff. But if you're watching this and you're looking for like tips and tricks on how to play this game, you're gonna want to have to save the cattail fluffs. Like, it's used in every single decorative piece that I can think of. I don't need anything up there. I was for some reason thinking that that area was open. I could just waltz right in, but not today. Alright. Let's head down. Go like from the farm. Actually, it was probably better to go up. I don't know why I'm doing this, but anyway. We're gonna sell this and this and this and this and head on our way. Another thing that I could do is buy a barn, but could also not. I don't know. Hello? Henrietta cranes her head about, peering curiously at you from all angles. Okay, did I change my hair? Like, what's going on? What do you see in me, Henrietta? Nothing over here but some berries. Okay. Let's head down here, though I don't think there's... ooh, flower! Let's go. Let's get it. And if I got a fishing rod, I'd be able to fish, but fishing is not one of my priorities in these games. Nice. I already had this equipped. Don't know why I tried to switch out of it. You know, like, fishing just isn't my favorite aspect of farming games. I'm normally playing a farming game because I like the farming. Actually, let's be 100% real with myself. I like farming games because I like being able to romance people. But, I don't often fish. I don't often care for fishing, so... if you're like, why haven't you bought the fishing rod? Why haven't you fished? You need to get everything in this game. I'm just not that kind of person. It would be nice to be able to get everything, but I don't really like fishing all that much. Okay. Even like I've seen people who are obsessed with that web fishing game. And I've watched a little bit of people playing it, and I'm like, this is kind of boring. This doesn't hit the same way that I think everybody else is feeling, so... Unfortunate. Nice. I don't need anything in particular from these, so it's fine, whatever I get. Nothing up here. Though it is always nice to be able to complete a collection at the museum. Which does not mean the ancient stone lantern. Nice! There we go. What is it? A coin! Nice. So that means we only need one more thing in order to complete that collection. Can't think of what it is. I don't even know what I have. I'll be able to tell once I, like, put it in the museum. I'll be like, ah, yes. This item here. I don't know why I always think the museum's up there. Oh, shit, I forgot about the mines. Hi. Kit, thank you for joining us. I hope you haven't roped Kit into your schemes, Island. Ooh, I do love a good scheme. Then you'll love this. I believe the time has come to discuss reopening the mines. Island, with all due respect, I believe we should be focusing on the museum. We don't have the workforce to reopen the mines in a commercial capacity. Whereas the museum is drawing interest from as far as the capital already. I believe it's the surest way to raise Mistria's renown, which should be our top priority. We're in agreement that the museum should be our focus, Errol. However, with the arrival of Kit, I believe we now have the perfect person to begin exploring the mines. Shipments of ore would be invaluable to the town, and there are surely incredible artifacts just waiting to be discovered in the depths. The more dangerous the adventure, the better. That's the spirit. While I appreciate the enthusiasm, I simply can't approve of a reopening at this time. Structural damage or seam slippage, the elevator has stopped working. And I've been hearing strange sounds from below. Surely you're not keeping the mind shut over some eerie noises, Errol. I love the way that the music stops, it gets all dramatic, and then it's all happy again. Yippee! I would be happy to reconvene on the matter when Mistria's town rank has reached at least stone. We are at stone. What do you mean? I can see there's no budging you, Errol. Well, at least we have a goal in sight, Kit. How can I help? Turning in items for the museum, completing requests, and shipping items are all ways that you can help raise Mistria's renown. Let's get to it. The mines will be reopened in no time. Literally give me 5 seconds and I'll open the mines. I'm glad to see you so enthused, Island. Like, I'm at stone rank right now. It's so funny. Okay. It might take a day, actually. I had hair in my eye, sorry. For the game to be like, oh, the wand. You have stone rank. Let me see. Who do I have to talk to for that? Oh, I need to talk to Nora as well. Yeah, I guess I have to wait a day. And I need to talk to Adelaide in the manor. Unless I could just go straight there and say, hey, I did it. But I think it wants me to wait a day. Yeah, which is fine. So, let's go talk to Nora. Let's go to the mansion to get some potato seeds to restock the reserves. So, should something happen. If Nora is right here, that would be great. Nope. She's down here. They do change every so often where they are. And thanks, Kit. Isn't the market great? Here's your reward. You can buy something from your favorite stall. Yippee! I'm not going to right now, but let's head up here. Your request is reasonable, but could I suggest we add a sleep aid to the list of medicines? It keeps well. We ran short in the days after the earthquake. It'd be a weight off my mind to know we have extra stock. That's a great idea. Our first aid supplies should cover all the bases. Excellent. I'll get to work. Here to pitch in as well, Kit. Many hands make light work. I'll leave you to it. Ooh. Thanks for answering my letter. I've sent out personal requests to anyone who might be able to help us rebuild our emergency stockpile. I don't like to think about what might have happened without it in the aftermath of the earthquake. Unfortunately, it's pretty much used up. You won't believe how many berries I can donate. I had something a little more substantial in mind. Can you ship 10? Oh, it's just 10 crops in general. Oh, there's the potato seeds. I'm so confused. Can you ship 10 crops to help resupply our food rations? I'll give you these seeds to get you started. Locally grown crops keep well, and they're filling and nutritious too. I think we'll all sleep easier with the emergency stockpile refilled, don't you? Thanks. Okay. So we need to head down, get those all ready. I'm gonna need to get more areas. I'm gonna have to hoe. But that's okay. I know how to hoe around. And then plant those. See whether or not I should use the potion, but honestly... Ooh, I should get the sword too. Just in case. The watering can. Oh boy. Is there anything in here? You? Okay. Let's sell this and this and this and this and this and this. Okay, so we're gonna use the sword to get these out of here. Wow, my first time with fiber. That's all that I need. Nice. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It ain't pretty, but it's honest work. Then we will plant all of these potato seeds. Nice. And I do wish that I got the auto watering. Oh well. Nice. There we go. Well, we have 16, so now I could get the auto watering. I don't need this anymore, and I don't need this anymore. I don't need fiber. It's something that you can use to craft things. Like furniture and stuff. Oh! I put away the wrong tool. I don't need the hoe. I want the axe. So, with the rest of our day today, let's clean up the field a little bit more. See whether or not I can use this potion, but I'm between saving it for the mine, because it would be nice, or using it now. Both have their benefits. We'll see. Well, we are at like 36, so. And it's only 9:30. Okay. This is the area that I'm wanting to clear out for the barn. So we can do that. Oh, Reese wants supplies as well. Well, we'll see how many supplies that I can pick up. Nice. Let's eat this. So that brings me up to 120 from 100. So it gives you an extra 20, just in case you can't do that math. I know it's really difficult. So it is nice, you know. And not to spoil anything that happens later, but there are certain things that you get later on as well that are super nice. I don't know what's behind this tree. Let's unveil it together. Oh. Plant. I just know that I couldn't walk right here. Okay, this and this. Okay, let's get some of these. Should have kept the sword. So this is the area where I'm going to put the barn. Here. Okay. I don't need it right now. Let's get some of these rocks out of the way. I'll come back with the sword later because I'm not buying the barn tonight. Okay, and then we should have enough for Reese. I don't know how much I need in order to build the barn. We'll see. Get these trees out of the way. Just clearing up the farm, and at least the good thing is, trees are constantly growing. I don't know about the rocks. I feel like I never pay attention to them. But you can, like, actively see the trees growing. So trees are constantly growing on the farm. We're good there. And also you can get the trees out and about, I guess? Like, in town. Nice. So everything is good there. Oof. Caldaris, quick. Give me this. Okay, and then next, I want cooking. Not this one. I want time to eat. So this will reduce all of the recipes by 10 minutes, which I think the lowest right now is 20, so this will make it 10. And eventually you'll be able to do things, just for free. I gotta go to bed. Okay. Put some of this stuff up. Tomorrow, I'll wait. I was gonna say tomorrow I think that we are going to get the mines. So I should get my sword. But I'll wait because I'm gonna have to grab this anyway. And I need to start... Let's put this up. I need to start like condensing and kind of bringing... Okay, these things go to the mine with me. These things are for around the farm. Kind of figuring out my load, what I'm getting. I need the net for the mines, and I'm also going to need a fishing rod, unfortunately, for the mines. The pickaxe is obviously for breaking things. The sword is for fighting the enemies. Watering can for watering my crops in the morning, but that's gonna be all for today. Oh, and it's gonna rain tomorrow, so I don't need the watering can. Perfect. Incredible. But yeah, that's going to be all for today, because we literally ran out of time. I'm excited to get into the mines and show you that. Like I said, it's really difficult at the beginning. The enemies have a lot of, not necessarily health, they have a lot of defense. They have a lot of defense, I would say, and they hit really hard, but the more that you go through it, the easier it becomes, and then you get to the next area and it's hard again. And so you have to go through that, and then it becomes easier, and then you go into the next area, and then it's also hard again. But it's fun. I like mining in these games. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. So thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed seeing the market as well. And I will see you in the next episode for hopefully unlocking the mines. We'll see. We'll see what happens.